Hello, hello. I hope you
Hello.
are all having a great day. For those of you who don't know, I am Margaret Phillips, psychic medium, and I have with me here today Lina Chero, who is a
Hello.
animal communicator. Welcome, Lina.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here. I appreciate
And
it.
you're welcome. We are so glad to have you. You are such a special person. You have such awesome gifts. Wanted to pop on here with you and just tell everybody about how wonderful and amazing your gifts are. For those of you who don't know, we've had kind of an interesting year with our cat. In the fall, our cat was acting really strange. It was like walking around, caterwauling, meowing for hours, driving us all crazy because she was fed. Her litter box was changed probably more than anybody's litter box could have been changed. It was just a little crazy, and we just could not get this cat to calm down. Got a hold of Lena. I said, Lena, check in with Tabby. Tell me what her deal is before she drives me absolutely insane. I got too much going on. Lena was able to check in with Tabby, found out, Tabby was having some issues related to my daughter being sick and all the stress in the house. We were able to kind of calm her down a little bit. Fast forward several months later, Tabby calmed herself down. We worked with her. We were good, thanks to Lena. Several months later, she was an older cat. I was trying to figure out when the time was. And, I'm a person psychic. Occasionally animals will talk to me, but not too often. So, I'm not trying to like end anybody's life early. So, we've got all kinds of stuff, just like most people going on. I contacted Lena and I said, we had this thing going on this morning for like 40 minutes where she wouldn't stop. And even when I was petting her, she was still crying. I said, does that mean it's time? And, Lena checked in. And part of Lena's checking in, guys, with your animal is she does some energy healing work with your animal. I know I have met a couple other animal communicators in the past. And I'm not saying I know everybody. I only know a couple other people who do it, but those people do not provide energy work as part of their readings. Lena does. Lena, tell us a little more about how your pet readings work.
Yes, thank you so much, Margaret. The situation with Tabby was pretty sadly frequent for me. There's some people who are in that stage where their animal are at the end of their lives and they don't know what to do. It is a hard decision to make, and I have had to make it myself, and it's very hard and it's very painful. They are part of your family, so therefore it's very hard to say, okay, this is the end. But on the other hand, we have the ability to make the decision for them, to not let them suffer until the end, with pains and sufferings that are completely unnecessary, when you can just check in with them. And that's what I do. I talk to them in a very loving way. It's a very gentle connection, very easy for me to do, thanks to a lot of meditation and a lot of going deep into my heart. I can connect with them easily. And it's probably similar to what you do with people, and I get to have the answers from them. So they help you make that decision. So they help you to know that they are ready, or maybe they're not, or maybe they want something before they go. Like, for example, when mine were passing away, when they were at the end of their lives, one of them wanted a birthday party. He wanted a birthday party.
Oh,
It wasn't his birthday yet, but he loved to be the center of attention. So he wanted a birthday party before he left, and that's what we did. And so a couple of
oh,
days later he passed away. And so my other one was a little more serious, and she just said, I just want time with my family, and everybody came and said goodbye. So it was
oh,
such a relief for me to do this for them. And for many people, it is so good for them to know this is the thing that they want at the end. And then they're ready to go. You know, very few cases, when people have that intuition that it's time for them to go, most
yes.
of the time that's the case. but they just want that confirmation from them,
Absolutely.
and it feels
You
so
know,
good. Yeah.
and for example, like with Tabby, she had told you months ago last fall, that she would tell me, she would tell Margaret when she was ready. And I was like, that cat's only spoken to me, I think, twice her whole life, but okay. And sure enough, when it was time for 40 minutes, she screamed and screamed. And I checked with Lena. I'm like, all that screaming and not being able to console her and not being able to calm her down while I was petting her, and right there, that is her talking to me. And Lena's like, yeah, that's her saying, yes, it's
Yes.
time. And the other great thing you do, Lena, aside from helping people know when their animals are ready for transition, you also connect with animals who've already passed, correct?
Yes, yes, I can do that. I have met
So you can
people
get
who,
messages for them too.
yes, yes, because some people have that guilt. Did I do the right thing? Was he happy? Was it okay? And it's so good to be able to give them that kind of peace of mind, to let them know that what they did was right. I mean, I haven't had a case where the animals say, "Oh my God, no, you let me go too early." No, they're just grateful. It's just all love and gratefulness, the
Well,
same way
and
they're
and speaking of what animals want, another thing you do is like if the animal is driving the parents crazy, you help them talk to the animal and figure out why they're doing this behavior that the animal parent has is ready to strangle them for. Correct?
Exactly. Yes. It is just sometimes it's a misunderstanding. We have
Hmm.
misunderstandings among ourselves, humans who can talk to each other. You know, they don't have the capacity to talk to each other, but they will show you in different ways. And sometimes it shows a misbehavior. And people think, oh, the cat's peeing outside the box, the dog is ripping things apart, or something is happening. And it's usually because they're trying to tell you something, they're trying to get your attention about something, and you just can't understand it. So I am that bridge of communication between the two of you, which is very great because I usually get to the whatever it is happening, or whatever it is the animal needs at the time from you, which is usually not much, but they will make you like crazy if you don't listen in some cases.
Yeah. And then, so just so you guys know, up at the top above Lena and I's head are Lena's upcoming events. Lena, I don't know if you can see it or if you
Yes,
remember where you're going to be. You're a very busy
yes,
lady in the next 6 weeks. So,
yes.
so, so read some of that for me because it's way too small for me to read it here.
Yes, it is the Spitter and Splatter, a night of painting and psychic readings, and this is with you and our dear friend Mel, and
Yes,
that's
that's
on
going to be
Wednesday.
fun next
Yeah,
week
it is going to
on
be fun.
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, November 20th, from 6:30 to 9:30, and that is in Broomall. That's 388 Reed Road in
Mhm.
Broomall. And you can, you have a link. I have a link on my page, on my Facebook, and my Instagram, where people can book either the painting, the readings, anything. We
Awesome.
have all that in
Yes,
our pages. Uh,
absolutely.
yeah, and then I
And
have the
then,
dog venture holiday photos with the pet Santa. He's the real pet Santa, the only one. And he comes to this store, Dog Venture, at the New Britain in Warrington. And their dates are there, Sundays. There's a couple Sundays. November 24th is in New Britain. The other Sunday, December 8th, is in Warrington. Also in Warrington is Friday, December 6th and December 20th. I will be there with Santa. And you can
awesome.
you
Now,
can
are
have
you
it
doing
in.
readings while you're there, or are you just
I
kind of
am
hanging
doing
out with the
readings.
animals?
Yes, no, I am. I love hanging out with the animals anyway. I touch them all. I don't let anyone go by without me touching. But I do readings, and it's all to benefit Salad Rescue. Dog
Awesome.
Venture is very big on benefiting rescues, and this time is Salad Rescue. So I hope to see you all there.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you, Lena, and thank you for joining us today. I don't know. We apparently have one viewer, but it's not telling me who you are. So thank you for joining us live.
Well,
For
thank
those
you.
of you who are watching the replay, thank you for taking your time out to watch this, get to know Lena. She's an amazing person. We hope to see you all again next week, next Wednesday, November 20th at Spirit and Splatter in Broomall. You can send me a message, send me a text, and we can get you scheduled if you want a person psychic reading, if you want a pet reading, if you want to do a painting project, if you want to do all three things, go for it. It's a night of fun, guys. Come on out, have some fun, allow that creativity to be unleashed, get some answers to your questions about yourself and your animals, and figure out how the heck to fix your life so that it can be even better than it is right now. So, again, thank you, Lina, for coming.
Thank you, Margaret. Thank
And
you.
we
You're
will.
excellent at everything too. You're amazing. So thank
Oh,
you.
thank you. All right. You guys have a great day.